Right, hello. Today I am showing you some goodies that I received in the post today from my brother from another mother. You all know who that's going to be. And from high1voltage1rules. Thank you very much, man. I'm just going to show you what he sent me. I'm just going to warn you now, I'm in a lot of pain today and I've had a lot of painkillers, so if I start to wander off or sound like I'm not really with it, it's probably because I'm not really with it. So I won't be playing with anything today. I just thought I'd show you and share what he sent me, which is also very kind. Basically we've got 2-line filters. These are both out of the large PSU strip down. One's a pre-line filter and one's a post-line filter. He did tell me which one was which, but I can't actually remember now, so I will ask again before I put them in. One of these is going to be going in before my variac, one of these is going to be going in after my variac. Hopefully this will help the old DC ripple, so thank you very much. Next we have try and get it in here, Rodin stock beam expander, 2 to 8 times. That is for a laser. So basically you can get a beam over a further distance without it distorting, which is quite cool. The only thing I don't actually know is what NM this is actually for. I'm pretty certain it came from a green laser, so I'm pretty certain I should be able to use it with a green or a blue, but if anyone does actually know, it would be rather handy, as I can't actually find anything out about it. There was quite a lot that he sent me. We have wrong way up. You can see that is a temperature, well, it's actually a thermostat, so I can set a time, set a time. See, I told you, painkillers, they make my head go wrong. It's not that right in the first place. Basically I can set a minimum temperature, set a maximum temperature, and when those temperatures are reached it will switch this depending on whether I set it for the max or the minimum. I'm not quite sure what the variable resistor there is for, but I will find out because I will get a data sheet. So yeah, you basically put power in, use this little probe, and I actually have a very handy use for this. Now the fans in my control unit make an awful lot of noise, one of them in particular, the one that cools my diodes. So I'm going to have this probably put in the display. Move it so you can see the display. The tripod's all stuck up there, and then when I get when the diodes get too hot, it can automatically switch the fan on, and when they've cooled down again it can switch off. So yeah, that's another great thing. Thank you very much. Alright, a sounder which the missus is going to be loving. This is, I think it's a 12 volt or something like that. There you go, 9 to 28 volts. It's got 2 sounders in it, first and second, and I've had some of these before, but actually when I moved I had to get rid of them. I used to have a big shed but I don't anymore. That was before I got ill and had to get rid of all my motorbikes, and yeah, I had one of these. I had a few of these actually, but you change these little switches to change the sound it makes. So this one, that'll probably be put into the system as well. Change it for that tiny little chint and flasher, and nicely to go with that, have a strobe. Awesome. I'm not sure what volts this is. This is probably going to be 12 as well, I would assume. No, this is 230 volts. That's cool. I won't go into stripping it down because I haven't actually looked through the stuff. I haven't had the parcel very long. I literally opened it, waited for my little one to go to bed, so she was having a nap. I can't actually get this back together again. There's a little notch in there. Awesome, thank you very much. That will make it nice and safe when playing with high voltage. Everyone will know that I'm doing it in the area. What else have we got in here? We have got a small ammeter, 0 to 15 volts. It's got a 75 max, but I don't think I'd want to be running 75 amp through those connections. What I think I'm actually going to do with that is put that into a small project box with just a couple of banana connectors. So when I'm using like a power supply, I've got the one up there, this one, the Farnell. I can actually use that. That's a 10 to sort of 12 amps that kicks out, so I can actually use that for that, for when running ZVS drivers, because I don't like to use my sort of lab type PSU for running ZVSs, obviously because of the back spikes, and then kills the parts in the transformer, which is how sadly the Farnell 30 volt Farnell 30 volt 10 amp one got killed. So that'd be very handy, thank you very much. I also got some of these, some little metal sticky backed stickers that say stop, start and machine running, so they would be obviously for putting over lights or under switches. I'm not in shot there, sorry about that, I do apologise. They're like a brushed aluminium type finish, so that's rather cool. Thank you very much. And oh dear, I can hardly move today. I'm actually going to put my heater back on again. I'm sitting here with a bar heater, halogen heater on. Keep switching it on and off because I'm getting cold shivers just due to pain really. I don't need it on for very long, it heats up really quick. Also have here some diodes. Now I don't think it's going to focus because I've got this on manual focus, so sorry, on autofocus, which isn't the best. But yeah, I presume they are going to be, there's nothing on there, which is probably why I can't read anything. There is something on that one, maybe I'd see it. But they are, I'm pretty certain, I haven't actually spoken and I haven't actually had a chance to actually have a look on the net yet. I'm pretty certain they're going to be ultra fast switching diodes that I'm going to be able to put in the ZVS driver that I'm building. And once I've sort of got it working really well, I'm actually going to make Ant one. Now I know he can make them in about 3 minutes flat, and that's not actually a joke, but I want to make him one to say thank you for making me a couple basically, and I want to make him one with maybe 6, 8, maybe even 10 FETs in. So yeah, also a very nice disc which will be going on my I can't think what you call it now. Got a brain block. What is it? Yeah, rotary spark gap. That's the one. So that will be taken down to the machine shop and having some holes put in precisely where I want them to take the tungsten rods that I've got. Very nice. Thank you very much, man. That is mostly appreciated. And last but not least, I think that's last. I'll say that. A couple more brass balls. Well, I think they're actually steel, brass coated, but I'm going to be using these as the electrodes for a safety gap on my thing that this goes with. You can all tell me in the comments, and sure you'll have fun laughing at that. Can't think what it's called again. So yeah, thanks very much, bro, and I shall